What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy ATruckerNamedJay, man. Checking in, man. Yeah, I be joking about my intro, but I feel like it's what makes me unique. Nah, man, I want to make this quick video because I just picked up this load out here in Kentucky, and I thought to myself I should make this video just because why not? Now, I can't remember making this video before, but even if I did, I've made videos multiple times before from different perspectives. So here we go. Is getting your hazmat worth it? Is adding your hazmat endorsement to your CDL worth it? First of all, before I get into the video, make sure you hit the like, comment, share button, you know what I'm saying, and also make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so when I make videos you be the first one to get them, you know what I'm saying. You know, I gotta go through that, but the short answer is yes, absolutely. My hazmat endorsement, when I first got it, I got it to haul butane, and you know, work for a butane company. So I actually got my hazmat and tankers endorsement. I have not gotten my doubles and triples and people endorsement, or I think those are the only other ones, I guess. Yeah, so I have not gotten those, but it was original haul butane. If you want to see how that turned out, you can go back and watch the videos around last September through November. Things didn't go quite as planned, to say the least, but you know, I will say that since coming back to where I'm at now, it has definitely been the difference on a weekly basis between me sitting and moving. For example, this load that I just picked up, if I had not had my hazmat, I wouldn't have had this load. And my understanding is that, you know, we're not exactly popping right now, so that's a big difference, you know, between, you know, doing some local or some regional work, which, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that, but you know, it just doesn't pay as much as, you know, this load is paying me. This load is going to pay me about $560, you know what I'm saying? So not bad, you know, but definitely better than zero, you know what I mean? Sometimes we get so caught up in what everybody else is making, we forget to appreciate what we making, you know. We get so, I just don't understand it, but that'll be another video. But anyways, yes, it is worth it, but I will let you know that it comes with a heck of a lot of responsibility. When you get your hazmat endorsement and you go pick up that first hazmat load, you are no longer just a steering wheel holder. Let me be the first, second, and third to tell you, okay? You now have to adhere. I think that's the way you said adhere or heed. I'm trying to sound smarter than what I am, people. Bear with me. You have to understand that it's a lot of rules and regulations that before, you know, you kind of ignored through that part of CDL school, or ignored through orientation because you didn't have your hazmat, so you just ignored that crap. But now you need to know that stuff, because that could be the difference between you being a successful hazmat driver, or, you know, you being in the courtroom, being behind bars, you know, or not having a CDL, period. It is that serious. It can get very serious, as I learned the hard way. You know, when I the very first hazmat load I picked up was an empty butane trailer. And it was a flammable. It was like 1045 or some shit like that. And we picked them up in Illinois, excuse me, and we took them to where we would be hauling up in PA. And we made the dumb decision to not pay attention to the road sign telling you when we went through Columbus, Ohio, that we had to take, so because when you go through certain cities, you got to go around the bypass. So let's say 45 goes through and 245 or 745 goes around. I'm just making up these aren't actual rules, I'm just making them up for example purposes. And, you know, and that was the case with Columbus. I think it was 80 took us through Columbus, or 70, and we were supposed to get on 270, or yeah, it was 270, and we went through Columbus, and boy, they lit us up. And you know, when you have a hazmat endorsement on your license, You don't get to say I don't know, or I didn't know, or, you know, my bad. It don't work like that. You know, these are, you know, serious situations. You know, you take a flammable load or an explosive load to a highly populated area like Columbus, you know, they can look at you like a damn terrorist. I mean, no, all jokes to the left, and that's the way it was explained to me, you know, after the fact, of course. It's always after the fact we learn shit, you know. But it's you know, you can't say that because it's your responsibility to know it before. But, you know, what do you want to do? But, so, yeah, so, you know, I got a ticket behind that. I got an environmental ticket behind that. That's still on my record to this day. But it was a learning experience, you know. Maybe if that wouldn't have happened, who knows what other reckless mistakes I would have made. But, you know, it's more than just, you know, not being able to park 25 feet, 50 feet off the road. You know, you gotta, like, your whole route, you have to dissect, because one wrong turn, one wrong move, and you're out of here. You know, you come across a bridge, a tunnel, and you get turned around, and now you got to go 3 hours out the way to go around. You know, you don't stop at a railroad crossing. Oh man, you can hang it the fuck up and apply at McDonald's, because you are not getting back in the truck, let me tell you. Okay, especially if you get caught by a daggone it's one thing to get caught by a city cop, but if you get caught by a daggone DOT, oh man, the city cops, from what I've experienced, they're not too fluent on commercial vehicle regulations, to my understanding. DOT is very much so, you know what I mean? So, you know, I say all that just to say it's still worth it, but you just got to understand the responsibility that comes with it. You know, I'm probably making an extra $150 a week based off of my hazmat, but, you know, with that extra $150, it just comes with responsibility. It comes with knowing. Oh, well, I'm pretty good, because like a lot of these loads are repetitive. Like I only go to like 4 different places: Hebron, Erlanger, Hebron, Erlanger, Paris, and Shepherdsville, which is where I'm coming from now. And those are pretty much the only 4 places I go to, you know, for the most part. And so I'm very familiarized with the routes that I'm supposed to take. Where I can and cannot go and all that, you know, and I even know if I can go in the tunnel with a load or not. And most of the time I'm good. Most of the time, you know, I've been through what, you know, the same hazmat load. So, you know, once you get comfortable with it, it's second nature, you know, just like anything else in life. You know, you do it 2, 3, 4, 5 times, you just know. But that still doesn't mean you don't stay on top of your toes, man, because all it takes is for them to send you somewhere different to get a hazmat load, and now you don't know this route, you don't know this area, and you make a wrong turn and you go down the wrong street, or you don't take a bypass, or, you know, whatever, man. God help you, because it's bad. Hazmat tickets hit way harder, man. They do. You know, that's why I paid that money for that lawyer and I didn't go to court by myself. You know, I didn't make that same mistake again, like that speeding ticket. Like, just, you know, you will make more money. A lot of the better paying jobs in trucking, like your tankers and you know, stuff like that, they require hazmat. A lot of companies, especially from my understanding, like on the owner operator side, they prefer you to have it, you know, just in case. But just, again, it's not nothing to where it should scare you away, but it should just, you should definitely be aware of what you should always know what you got in your truck anyways, but more so when you have a hazmat, you know, more so. You know, a 15,000 pound load of paper towels isn't quite the same as a 35,000 pound flammable substance. You know what I'm saying? It just, you know, you just look at it a little different. That's the other thing too, when you're in your hazmat. Understand that you are now a billboard for DOT. So if it's a pack of 5 trucks and you the only hazmat in that pack, guess who they looking at? Guess who they more likely to pull in? Guess who they more likely to fuck with? You guessed it. You guessed it. Because there's just more stuff that can go wrong. Your paperwork got to be where it's supposed to be. You know, if it ain't in arm's reach of where you're sitting, you can hang it up. If you got to reach over it, when you get out the truck, if it ain't sitting on your driver's seat, you know what I'm saying? I recommend, if you got a hazmat, I don't even recommend getting out the truck. I just don't, for no reason. Like, because it's just, you can get out technically. You're supposed to leave your paperwork on the driver's seat, or I think you can get away with putting it in the door slouch. I can't remember, but I always leave it on my driver's seat. But it's just so much with a hazmat load, man. You don't want to get out of routine. You know, when you get a hazmat load, the best thing to do is to have a routine of how you do shit. When you get out the truck, you know to put this here. When you go this way, you know to do this. It's just better that way, man. You know, it may sound corny, may sound extra, but I promise you the ticket that you'll get for not doing it is way more extra and way more corny. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. You don't want them problems, man. You don't want them problems. Me, myself, personally, I like to stay away from Johnny Law as much as possible. And as a hazmat driver, you know, I know that I'm more likely to get a visit from Johnny Law. That's just how I go, period. So, at the end of the day, get it. You know, I just want to, you know, a lot of people just always talk about the pros. Money. That's all we all care about, right? Rightfully so. But you just got to sometimes know the responsibility and the cons that come with that more money. You know, you just, in trucking, man, you're only going to make so much money as a steering wheel holder. When we say steering wheel holder, we're talking about people who are just doing dropping hooks, people who, you know, are hauling, you know, very popular items. You're not hauling anything rare. You know, you're going, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And all you're doing is this all day. You don't really have to do too much thinking. But when you get into different parts of trucking, like tanker, flatbed, step deck, car hauling, you know, and stuff like the hazmat, stuff like that, it more goes into it. You're doing more actual mental and physical work for your money. So, you know, you're not a steering wheel holder anymore. That's the way it was explained to me. That's why I'm explaining it to you. Whatever. Some people gonna talk shit in the comments because they don't think I know what I'm talking about. But I got the court ticket to prove it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, I was thoroughly educated on this shit after I got my ticket. So I feel like I'm the best person to educate somebody who's considering getting their hazmat. So, and then, like, well, most companies, you walk in the door with the hazmat, they looking at you with gleamy eyes because a lot of people are scared of it because for some of the reasons I've named. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I guarantee you, if your company hauls hazmat and you haven't hazmat and you have drivers who don't have hazmat, you're gonna get a load before them. Every time, you're gonna get a load before them. And so that way, if they come to you like, hey man, you getting more loads than me, nigga, get your hazmat. That's it. It's that simple. Get your hazmat. Watch how that change. You can be begging them like, man, look, man, let me just take a day off or something. Because they're going to run the dog crap out you. I'm telling you right now. So, but as always, you know what it is. Stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God, family, trucker, but I'll check y'all next video. I'm gone.